Going on, everybody? You ever have those mornings where you should have just stayed in bed a little bit longer? Let that sun get up a little bit brighter? Yep, should have waited.
What's going on, everybody?
Howdy.
You remember a couple weeks ago we said something about wanting to get up to the Northeast? Well, we put in the request to our dispatcher, and guess what?
We got it.
We got it. We got it all the way up to Boston, Massachusetts.
Well, as you've seen from the earlier video, I guess.
The beginning.
Beginning of this video. Had a little damage to the truck.
Early morning travels come with their own hazards. Just before official sunrise this morning, we smacked a deer. And yeah, that's splattered all over the grill. And there's a pretty good pile of hair right there. And broke part of the grill. Bent the grill guard, all the splattered clear up onto the windshield and the rear view mirrors. I think we carried her for about 10 or 15 feet, and then she rolled down underneath the rig, and we got her with all 18 wheels.
Went all the way to Boston with that damage, all the way back, had several loads before we got back up to the yard. And welcome to Boston, Massachusetts, Labor Day.
Beantown. So excited to be here. I like the big cities. I don't want to live here. I don't want to live in any big city. But visiting them is always high on my, yeah, we got to do list.
Even being in the semi where you obviously can't just pull over and park somewhere, we get lucky once in a while and we get to find a place to park. Either it could be a rest area or it could just be a spot off the side of the road. Every once in a while we get places like where we're at right now. It's the shipper where I'm picking up at in the morning, but since there's nobody here because of the holiday, parking lot's empty, and across one side of this is nothing but a shaded parking lot. And the temperature out here is perfect. It's probably mid-70s at best. Nice little breeze blowing, and we're obviously sitting in the shade, so it's awesome right now. Not knowing that we was this close to a big city, I would love to move here. You know?
Speaking of sitting here, as part of our lifestyle, I'm a creature of comfort. I like having a lot of the comforts of home, and it's one of my personal challenges is to find ways to bring those comforts of home along with us when we're out on the road. This is all the room that we have, is whatever this rig provides. We have no storage in the trailer because it's not our trailer and we don't always have the same one. So how do you fit things into your truck that are going to improve your quality of life?
You attach a box to the back of it.
Heck yeah.
Basically took a big Rubbermaid box and attached it down, and we carry some of our luxury items with us. A couple camp chairs, fold-up table, plus I got a little propane grill in there that we're going to utilize later for cooking steaks.
We had a choice today. We could either pay $15 and park at some little scrubby little truck stop that probably isn't going to stay open all night, or we could just stay here. And this is no Hilton. There's a porta potty just over there, and that's what we're going to be using tonight. But I think the trade-off is so worth it. I'll use the really clean.
Actually, they are probably the cleanest porta potties I've ever seen, and I've seen some clean ones, but these, I think they probably even haven't been used yet. But anyway, we've got porta potties, there's a trash can down there, there's actually a little thing on the other side. It's got running water if we need it. So we've got it pretty much made right here, so there's no reason to go sit in a big open or a big parking lot with other trucks running. We can sit here with the windows down, nice and quiet, let the breeze blow through the truck.
And the dogs are happy as
clams
at high tide.
Extremely happy sitting here because they don't get to just sit outside very often, obviously, because obviously we're moving down the highway, so
Well, and even when we are at truck stops, a lot of times they're concrete, there's no grass.
yeah.
And certainly no shade.
And usually what grass there is, it's full of
Trash.
trash or other dog stuff, if you know what I mean.
So getting here, we came through New York, and
New York State, not New York City.
New York State. It is beautiful. The landscape out here in this part of the country is stunning. It is really
All the way
nice.
through New York State and even most of the way through Massachusetts. Nice. I won't call it mountains because I've been through the Rockies. Those are mountains. But
Yeah.
it's huge rolling hills. I mean,
Lots of green. A lot of green.
it's green and beautiful, and I can see definitely the appeal of living out here.
And believe it or not, we ran into some people that live just outside New York City. If they said they were from Putnam County, nicest people.
Yeah. The whole stereotype of the New York attitude that people seem to have or talk about or whatever, really, I haven't run across that being on the road and talking with other drivers from New York and the rest area stuff that we've been at. We talked to a couple in the gas station the other day. It was super nice.
So one of the cool things, we actually got to go through Boston. It was Sunday before Labor Day, so there wasn't a whole lot of traffic, which made it good for us because there was a lot of construction. Throw in some of the pictures here of what we saw going up there. But the coolest part is this video right here. I wasn't expecting to have tunnels underneath town like that. Where we live, there isn't that sort of thing. And to have exit ramps and entrance ramps for me as a passenger, I did a lot of just kind of, oh wow, that's really cool. I'll probably take that out because that's really dorky.
She got to do the whole tourist thing going through the tunnels. She was kind of impressed by that, I guess.
Yeah, it's really cool. And as a driver,
It was a little different. I'd never been through tunnels that actually had an entrance and an exit ramp in the tunnel. That's usually all above ground, so it was a little different, but we made it through all right, no issues. Coming back, we came back down 94, 90, 80, kind of all converges in different spots. But if any of you ever been through Cleveland, Ohio, there's one particular turn that you drop from about 65 down to 30. And they mean 30. They're not joking about it. But it's one of those curves that you'd better be paying attention for. You're going to end up swinging wide into the other lane of traffic, or if you're going too fast, you're going to end up on your side, which is never good.
when we have to have work done on the truck, we cannot take the dogs into the break room. They have to stay with us either outside or in the hallway that services the shop. And they get a little bored. It was cold and wet the day that we were there in the shop, so we were inside for the whole time that the truck was in the shop. And like I said, the boys get a little bit bored. Our big guy tends to go to sleep. Our little guy does this. This is the finished product after having the truck in the shop. We did get it fixed and it looks great. So until next time, see you, bye.